Hi there, and welcome back to Goonies World. I'm Johnny Farrow, also known as Sean, and with me, as always, are Meanie, also known as Ryan, also known as the Overpenetrator,
Max Caliber,
and Lunicorn, also known as Lynn, also known as the Redeemer.
Hi.
And Goonie, also known as Colin, also known as the Expunger.
Hello.
And they're all here once again playing Terminal Force, a very rules-like game of 1970s vigilante action based on such paperbacks as The Death Merchant or The Executioner. And our vigilantes are gathered once more to pursue some outside-of-the-box justice. In our last episode, though, they each got a tip that something was going down at a warehouse in the industrial district. And once there, they all met each other, got into a firefight with some bad guys, and found crates marked Project Kill Chain that contained components for a weapons targeting system of some sort. And they also found out the materials were supposed to be delivered to a Unit 317 at the Union Freight Terminal in the Docks District. And a guy named Eddie Crow was supposed to deliver it, but he never did because you guys found him dead in that freight unit. And you found this semi-broken cassette tape that you spooled back together with a pencil that said he was to go meet Mr. Ginger at the Velvet Slug, a nightclub here in town, at midnight. It's a disco, actually. And it also said that Axiom was getting nervous. And that's all you could make out, but our vigilantes did know that Axiom is a defense contractor based here in the city. And that's where we can begin. I think, obviously, though, the Velvet Slug would be a place to go because it's going to be midnight in a while. I'm not sure exactly what time it is, but it's nighttime. You get enough time to make a plan and go there if you want to make a plan. Like, it's a disco. It's in the top floor of the Corso building. It's pretty elite. So, you know, people don't get in unless they look pretty good. Unless you got a great story to hop the line. And you better be looking nice or be able to sell your look as somehow disco themed. Like, I'm the disco soldier. Or, you know, something. I could see something like that, maybe. It's, you know, so I'll let you guys worry about that. But now, Mr. Ginger, and that does kind of jive with something Roxy had told you, Mercy, that there was a European fella, a ginger fella, passing some money to some thugs in her bar that night. Now, it could be a coincidence. It's the second time that word ginger's come up tonight.
There's only one ginger.
And they all are secretly possessed by fire elementals who long to be freed. You can do that by setting them on fire. That is actual canon from a different game. Anyway, so I guess you guys will want to go there. Here's my question. Do you split up and go to your separate abodes first? Obviously, you've all got separate cool cars. Well, we got two pretty cool cars. And the van could be considered cool in a way. Although it's not like one that's got a wizard painted on the side of it or anything.
No, it doesn't have any cool, a cool paint job.
Death Star on the side.
Yeah.
The Expunger, you know, logo, your logo. Yeah. Anyway, do you drive together? Do you meet back up later? What might you do in a situation where we've all got to get across town together? And you got maybe like an hour to kill without getting too deep into anything.
You guys want to hang out in my van? It's got shag carpet in it.
It's got the new Procol Harum album on the turntable in there too.
That sounds pretty cool. But I do love my GTO.
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet ride, but, you know, it's like I've been trying to get people to get into my van, you know, and for some reason people don't want to go in there.
Perhaps if you offered them some candy, they might be more inclined to get in the van with you.
I thought about that, yeah.
Well, do you have any candy?
No, we can all go get some though. Be pretty fun.
Do you guys want to go to Rocco's Candy Shop? It's like the only all-night candy shop. You could definitely go pick up some candy together.
I could stand some Junior Mints.
Okay. Well, I guess you follow each other in your separate vehicles over to Rocco's shop, and hey, it's it's on your way downtown where the disco is. But there's a elderly doo-wop gang hanging out outside the candy store. But they're not the kind of gang you need to be worried about. And you guys are going to get loaded up on basically a gigantic sugar fix for a night of violence, is what it sounds like. And so, armloads of candy later. Now here's the real question: How are you going to go dancing tonight? How are you going to dance with death tonight?
Well, I don't think I have the wardrobe to pull it off. Might have to go shopping again.
Perhaps a shopping montage is in order.
Yeah, it's harder to justify clothes stores being open. Why is it harder for me to justify that? Fucking candy shops open at like 11. Probably, well, it's a mafia front, right? They got stuff going on there. But it can't be that impossible. You guys know a guy who knows a lady who can open up the, Saks Fifth Avenue for you a little bit late. And with the expenditure of some cash and a brief montage with some interesting music, you finish up your shopping. Anyway,
that went quick for some reason.
Yeah, that went real quick.
That was.
Well, how are you dressed now is my question. And I want to talk about carrying a bazooka into a disco, but we'll get to that later.
I'm always carrying a bazooka everywhere I go.
How are you? How are you dressed? How do you walk out of the store at the end of the montage in slow motion with your friends?
A big collared shirt and bell bottoms. And I think Max already had his hair like 70s style with I can't remember what he said.
It's like parted the middle, kind of feathered,
Yeah,
like
feathered.
a
Totally, Sean Cassidy.
Welcome Back Cotter.
All right.
Oh God, why can't I think
What's
of his
with the character's name?
Barbarino.
Travolta.
Sean Travolta.
Yes, God, I couldn't think of his name.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's perfect. there.
Barbarino. I realize it's Barbara Ann,
That's
but
true.
I used to sing that too. Barbarino.
We're showing our age with remembering Welcome Back
Oh yeah,
Cotter.
yeah.
I don't even think
know.
Dooney can remember that.
What's Welcome Back Cotter?
Okay, so Max, you've already got the hair, but what are you now wearing?
Oh, I didn't get any clothes. I'm fashionable as it is. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good with my
Right.
leisure suit.
Okay. All right. I guess, it's not... Maybe I'm looking at the leisure through a modern lens. What would happen if a dude showed up to a disco in a leisure suit?
Well, it's like a plaid leisure suit with like a Hawaiian shirt underneath it.
Yeah. Okay.
'Cause it's fashionably horrible.
You're suitably loud and eccentric, that you can pull that off, I think. And then, how about Mercy Chance?
I do believe I will be wearing a silver glittery dress. And
Get a gown or something.
yes, closer to a gown because I'm wanting to strap
Somehow bring in
my
a
shotgun to my leg. So
Okay.
definitely a longer dress, and
enough.
I think some silver sparkly platform go-go boots would go nicely with that.
I think a sawed-off shotgun we can justify. It'll chafe, but, you can tape it up under there. And, all right. Actually, now they've got a good mental picture of you guys. As you converge on the Velvet Slug, it is a high-dollar disco on the top floor of the Corso building in the downtown district. And when you get there, skyscrapers, a tower all around you. It's just one of them. And outside that building, though, you can tell exactly which one it is, even if you didn't already know, because there's a long line of very fabulous-looking people in fairly outrageous attire waiting to get inside. And so as you obviously you park in some out-of-the-way places and, start walking across the street to get over there, it's late at night, but it doesn't seem late at night down here. This is downtown, is where it's all happening. And you can almost imagine you hear the thumping music from the, 64 stories, up, but you can't really. Anyway, do you want to wait in line with all those people, or do you think you have some better way to get into the building?
Well, I mean, we're VIP. We look it? I think we could just strut up to the front of the line. They'll let us right in.
You guys agree?
Worth a try.
Yes.
Okay. This will probably take some talking, but, that's why they call it role-playing game. Anyway, you walk up to, the very self-important looking guys up here. And he does have more of a Sean Cassidy do and less of a Barbarino do, but it's not dissimilar to yours. And he's got the open shirt, the gold chains, a little bit of light downy hair on his chest, white pants. And yet he's also really tough. You're apex predators yourselves, and you can tell that this guy's an experienced bouncer. He's at least Patrick Swayze or Jake Gyllenhaal level, Roadhouse style bouncer. But he was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
What's the
Hi
problem?
there, sweetie.
Yeah, you're a pretty gal, but you're not that pretty. All right. Not skip the whole line. We don't skip the line.
Come on, man.
No offense. You're fine.
I want a boogie, oogie, oogie.
Well, you can boogie, oogie, oogie at the end of the line until we can let you in. All these people have been waiting here for a long time. Isn't that right? Yeah! Say the crowd.
Bunch of fugly uglies. Come on.
Unless there's something, Well, you got something to say?
Check out my crotch.
Well, this guy, at least this guy knows how to do his hair. Right.
It's the dampness, There's
I was trying to look on
there's dew in the air.
character sheets for money, but we don't have that.
Yeah. We don't care about money. You have plenty of money.
Okay.
Yeah. You
so then perhaps a little bonus pay for you to let us in.
Little George Washington speaking your language.
That's right.
It's like a
Tell you what,
$1
It
bill.
was the 70s. It was the 70s.
Yeah, but do you realize how little cocaine that will buy? He says.
Do you realize how much cocaine I have in my pants?
Hey, Vinny, why don't you take care of the line for a minute? I'm going to go talk to this smartass over here. Hey, I don't really think you're a smartass. You got some cocaine?
Yeah, well, of course. Doesn't everybody? This is the 70s.
Yeah, well, I don't really have time to go upstairs right now and take care of, people I got to talk to. If you got a little on you, give me a little bump. I'll get you guys to the front of the line. No problem.
Are you sure you don't want some candy?
I was. What did he say? No, I'm talking to your friend here, Candy.
It's in my it's in my pants.
I assume I don't actually have cocaine. So.
Well, that's really up to you if you think your character might have some. Maybe you roughed up some coke snorting punks, or whatever in an alley and took some of the cocaine as a punishment. Maybe you do
remember
cocaine.
when you did that? I remember that.
If you do have cocaine.
Here, the rules actually do. Let me not forget there's rules of this game. You can spend one cool, which you do have, to create a narrative advantage, which would be that you do, in fact, have some cocaine.
Well, in that case, I do spend a cool, and I do have, just a stupid amount of cocaine.
Say hello to my little friend.
Like a kilo or something ridiculous.
Damn, he says. And after stepping into the alley for a while, you guys are escorted to the front of the line. Well, here's the thing. Do you do the cocaine with him? You're going to be all coked up before you go in?
It's the 70s, man. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'd like a little bump, too. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I won't do it.
Just a little.
Not ever.
Got to be the moral guidepost of this show. Don't do cocaine, kids.
Well, and he'd have to change his name from Jack's Rock Hard to something else probably if he did. So.
I'm going to snort some pixie sticks. To
Make it look like, join in. Whoa, what a rush. Sugar straight to the brain. Well, you get to the front of the line, and you are led into the lobby of the building itself. There are 2 security guards down here, but they look like not a great threat to you at all should something happen. There's another line, though, at the elevator. You can see right now your tactical minds getting in and out of this club is going to require, if there's going to be a choke point at the elevator, if there's an emergency of any kind, right? Everybody trying to get out. There's probably also steps long, all the way 64 floors, but they would be an option. Anyway, that's where you find yourself, but I assume you'll take the elevator because that's just how normal people go up.
And what's the club called?
The Velvet Slug.
The Velvet Slug, that's right.
Yeah, I didn't even Google that to see if it's taken. If there's a Velvet Slug out there, I apologize.
Everything is taken. I'm just, it's very frustrating sometimes.
Sounds like a head shop or a band.
Or my nickname at college.
Well, when you do get into the Velvet Slug itself at the top of the elevator, the first thing that grabs you is the light. There's a mirror disco ball, obviously, hanging over the dance floor. It's scattering light all around the room, though. And there's a bunch of rotating colored lamps, deep reds and blues and purples, and they're all pulsing and shifting and washing over everything. This is state-of-the-art stuff. And nothing in here even stays the same color for longer than a second or two, it seems like. The dance floor itself is sunken, and it's framed by a little chrome railing. People kind of lean on the railing, have a drink, watch the people dancing. And around that, there are velvet booths that line the walls, and a bar runs along one side. It's all backed with mirrors that make this place seem even bigger. But along the other wall is a floor-to-ceiling window that looks out over the lights of the big city. And there's also up above a catwalk balcony, but you can't get up there, and you can only get up there through a wraparound staircase. There's obviously a VIP section up there because they have little velvet ropes, and bouncers at the bottom of the stairway that leads up to the VIP section. But the people from up there, you can see some of them on the balcony over the dance floor looking down at the dancers. But you can't really see up there, right, because the lights and everything else. And everyone everywhere, there's a few hundred, very tightly packed, very good-looking people all dancing and drinking, and of course everyone's more or less openly doing coke because it's at that point in the 70s, and it's a vigilante novel where all bad people do coke, and these people are bad because they're out partying.
a little heavy-handed moralizing from the novelist there.
It's just true, and there can sometimes be a right-wing tendency in some of those titles, not all of them.
The most of them, probably.
Which I will feel free to ironically poke fun at and hopefully not be seen to be agreeing with. But anyway, you guys don't even have time to do much once you get in there, because the second you even step anywhere close to the dance floor, you're mobbed. In fact, Mercy, 2 dudes Night at the Roxbury guys, they came up and start dancing around you, pelvic grinding dance moves all up against you. And there's another guy with this macho cowboy outfit who does the same with max caliber. And but it's not like a sexy cowboy outfit. It's like an actual. He's really macho, straight acting dude, And he starts dancing with you, Max, and then a woman with an enormous afro and a chainmail bikini starts dancing with Jax. Looks like everyone here is ready to party. I don't know if you guys are, but you guys all get hit with unwanted, dance partners almost as soon as you enter. So that's where I'll leave you.
I'm on a dance.
Okay, you go out to the floor, and these guys are following you, high-fiving each other behind your back, And you're out on the dance floor now. You're in the center of the room, okay? You can get in there. It's going crazy. How about the rest of you?
Trying to keep my focus. Got a mission to accomplish.
So you want to try to walk or dance away from this Nubian princess who's trying to dance with you? Or?
I want to say, like, he's trying to walk away, but then, you know, he'll do like the disco move, the classic.
Hand on a hip and arm in the air. What the?
He's getting caught up in it, and he's trying to escape it, but he can't.
You're
Can't
able.
escape the disco.
Well, if you do, go away with a flourish, you won't at least not offend her. She'll give you I got you look if you want to.
Yeah, like I'll try to make it look like I'm doing like an elaborate dance, like backing up, like maybe I want to do like a rope thing where you pull on the rope
You
and get
get it?
closer, but I'm not.
Invent the moonwalk right now.
Right.
Knew Michael stole it. I knew it.
But instead of like getting closer again, I will just keep backing up and just back up
Just keep up.
until I'm away.
Never come back.
Yeah.
I was almost tempted to call for an edge roll to see if you backed into a table or something because you're not a dancer, but I don't think that's necessary. It's funny enough without you backing into a table. How about you? Do you want to dance with this dude that you met? You could tell he's totally straight. Because he tells you, I'm totally straight.
What is?
Just think a man.
What does that even mean, man?
Just think a man ought to act like a man. You know what I'm saying?
What does that mean?
Well, I'm not sure exactly what I mean. I didn't want you to worry.
What would I be worried about?
Well, some guys, you come start dancing with them, they get a little afraid. They start looking inside themselves, a little concerned by what they see. Kind of excites them a little bit. But I'm all man.
I'm fully comfortable with my sexuality.
No.
So, want to go to the men's room with me?
Go. All right. We can just go right there. All right.
No,
all right.
I'm asking, obviously, to be funny, but he's asking, he just wants to do cocaine, more cocaine. There's not going to be a handy or something in the stall.
It's a win-win for this guy either way. So yeah, he's going to follow you. If somebody says go to the bathroom, you're going to walk out of there with something, right? Anyway, but I mostly threw him in,
including herpes.
But anyway, so you are dancing on the dance floor, Mercy, with these two obnoxious guys, but they're not really there. They're kind of sweet. You could tell they never really totally crossed the line. They're not that blown out of their minds yet. And so you're all kind of separated at the moment, and Max is in the bathroom doing coke. You have backed away from the Nubian princess, and where did you back away to?
I just kind of want to disappear into the crowd and start looking for gingers.
All right. You do start scanning that place for gingers. You don't see any gingers down here. In fact, after a bit, you don't have to make a sense roll or anything if you're going to work the room, get around, keep a look at every single person. You got to move a few times. But you're pretty sure there's no natural gingers down here. And no one who looks like a Mr. Ginger for sure. And, yeah, but there's still that VIP area up there that seems a little harder to get into.
And there's bouncers there, or is it just the ropes?
There's a bouncer there and a rope.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, you guys could kind of dance back over towards each other after Max comes roaring out of the, roaring out of the men's room. And if you want to team back up now that you've cased the place.
Hey, no ginger spotted.
There's no gingers here. Well, that's really unfortunate. I would have thought that there would have been a ginger here by now. I mean, I didn't see him in the restroom where I was just now for a little bit. There was no gingers in there. I'm sure of it. I would have seen him. I'm sure. and then he just rambles on like that for.
Yeah, there's some crusted coke on his upper lip. Like,
You're high on cocaine.
Driving that train, baby.
Driving that train. Hey, did you drive a train in that men's restroom?
I'm not sure what that means, but we just did a bunch of cocaine.
Well, I think if there's a Mr. Ginger, he might be up on the balcony area, the VIP section.
And I would like to, while I'm dancing with these gentlemen, check out the dance floor and make sure he's not, so, get him to move. We're doing a lot of moving in our dancing,
Right.
like moving around, and so I can kind of scope out the crowd while I'm dancing.
are you really getting into it?
Yeah,
You're really giving it your all?
yeah, I am.
Okay, why don't you make an edge roll to make sure that the shotgun is taped up on the... that urge that made me want to make Goonie back into a table, I'm now going to indulge.
Of course you are. Okay.
Because now because his was funny anyway. This could get even funnier.
D6.
And also, I think that's likely. If you taped a whole friggin' shotgun up there and you're really dancing, you're forgetting. You're in the moment.
That's true.
So, yeah, all you gotta do is roll a d6. Just get a 4 or higher. That's all you need.
I got a 6.
Okay, well, you got success with overkill. So not only do you do that, you get in such a great dance move where they like throw you up in the air, and you go just high enough that your head looks over into the balcony of the VIP room and see a ginger guy sitting there and goes back down, and they catch you.
Awesome.
If you don't mind me explaining your overkill, which is your right
Not
to do.
at all. No, I
Yeah.
love it.
Okay. Well, you certainly confirmed what you already knew, but now at least you know.
Okay.
All right.
Well, sounds like we need to get up there. I'm not sure how, though. I'm almost out of cocaine.
And you probably don't have enough to tempt this guy. All the people up there probably have a lot more than you. But you could just knee him in the nuts, I guess.
I'm gonna talk to these gentlemen. Do you have any connections here at the club? I sure would love to get up on that VIP level.
Oh, VIP. Yeah. Yes, it's one of them. So normally we can get into the VIP, but just tonight, we just didn't feel like going up there, same old, same old. Yeah, same old, same old. Says the other guy. Yeah, you get the sense they're totally full of shit. They just don't want to admit to you. Yeah.
I see. Okay, well. I'm getting a little parched. Right now, I'm going to go get myself a drink, and I'll join you boys back out here on the dance floor in just a few minutes.
Yeah, just a few minutes. We'll be right here. Yeah, in fact, we're going to go to the bathroom for a minute. Yeah, we're going to the bathroom. We'll come right back. And they dance their way off to the bathroom, thinking that their night is just made. But otherwise... And then, I think to smooth the way, I'm going to say that you look over to where the bouncer is, and the Nubian princess that you danced away from earlier is now, he's opening the robe, the velvet robe, to let her up there. She must be somebody.
Damn it. I should have.
Well,
kept
might not
talking to her.
Might not be too late.
I'll run up to her and say, I'm with her.
I was kind of hoping you would dance back, like you finally entered your way back, but
no time for that. I'll just run up.
Do you guys want to run up behind him and try to get in the way Pee Wee snuck in Milton Berle's entourage, and walking at the end of it? Or do you want to make your own plans for going up there? I guess you better decide right this very second, because he's running.
Give it a shot, but I'm going to dance over.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure Max is not thinking clearly, so he's just going to run up there as well.
Yeah. All right. Well, luckily enough, your wave passed, and you managed to get up to that VIP area. And once you're up there, you can see there's another smaller bar up here, and there's round-shaped booths with very deep cushioned velvet seats. And one of them is a man with ginger hair, and he sounds like the guy Roxy described. I mean, sleek, European-looking, Go ahead and everybody make a sense roll, too, just to see how much else you might notice, if anything is out of line or especially interesting about the room from your tactical minds.
Rolled a 6 plus 1, that's 7.
Shit. There you go. See how everybody else did.
A 4 plus 2. Wait, so I'm sorry, did you say sense?
Yeah.
It's plus 0, so 4.
Okay, 4 is still good.
3.
All right. Well, oddly enough, since you're the only person who took, any points in sense, I think you are the only one who fails. You're the only one with the sense plus 2.
I know. I rolled the 1.
Yeah. Goonie, you have a plus 1. Oh, okay, that's good. Spread it out. Well, that plus 1 helps because you got success with overkill, so you notice everything that a person like you needs to notice. And the only person that's completely oblivious is Mercy, because I guess her eyes are all on the ginger. But you guys notice some other people up here. Obviously there are a lot of people, but you notice, like I say, fellow fighters. You know what I mean? It's just kind of a sense, an instinct you have. There is an albino guy in a black disco suit. He's like a reverse John Travolta, and he's standing on the other side of the room by the balcony, but something about him makes eye contact with you a little too long. And there's a woman at the back end of the bar, kind of where the bar makes a little L shape at the end. There's only room for like one person to sit there. And she's a deep black ebony skin and a white dress. And both of them just have a predatory look about them. And come to think of it, a lot of people up here in the VIP section do, actually. There are 3 guys who are wearing like primary colored suits. Like one's wearing a yellow, one's wearing a blue, and the other one's wearing a red. They seem like they're definitely carrying. You can tell that because their suits are too tight. And then there's just a lot of dudes up here who look like they could throw down if they had to. And that's where you find yourselves. And
well, I'm very tempted to just walk right up to him and be like, I hate to inform you, but Eddie ate crow. But I don't think that's probably a good approach.
That's what I was thinking, actually. Just we represent Eddie Crow. We're taking over. Interim
We're
Eddie Crow.
representing his interests.
you guys want to go for that?
Yeah, let's just do it. No thinking, just do it.
All right.
Right? That's how we should approach this. No thinking.
Yeah.
First idea that pops out, that's what we're doing.
Shut off your stupid brains. Just action.
Mr. Ginger's eyebrows raise expectantly and quizzically as you approach his table. He's like at the very back of this really deep. There's going to seat like 8 to 12 people in his booth, right? But he's the only one in it. And he's at the very back. He has rimless glasses. That's one feature he has. And he doesn't speak a word, you know, other than to give you that look. So he's going to stare at you awkwardly.
So are we just like scooting into this booth with him, like
fun.
uninvited?
Yeah.
Because that would be kind of funny.
Well, I think that sounds like your instinct.
So that's what I'm just doing. I'm on cocaine, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask questions.
He makes a slight wince of distaste as you do, but he doesn't, do anything else.
I'll lean over the table.
Scoot in a little bit further,
Hello.
please.
Do you mind if I have a seat?
Actually, I am waiting on a friend.
I don't think he's gonna make it. I think we're your friends
We may
now.
have... Yes.
Perhaps you should speak more plainly.
The banana moon. I was gonna say some nonsense, but I'm not going to.
Complete nonsense, Yeah.
Eddie's daddy.
Okay, take a +1 cool. You're supposed to get a, if you're like a good line, it would be a terrible groaner in a movie or a classic, Eddie Daddy.
His insides are spaghetti.
Indeed.
Wasn't that actually that was a Rick and Morty episode that I accidentally.
Wow. Yeah, I've never seen any. I'm like the only guy I know who hasn't seen it. I'll get into it someday. But well, I tell you, I assume that because you are telling me this, that you are responsible.
No, we represent his interests.
I see.
Yes, we found him that way, unfortunate. It's very, very sad.
Autoerotic asphyxiation happens to the best of us.
Well, I am afraid I cannot possibly do business with you. You lack the contacts and network that he has. So I tell you this, for your trouble, and he breaks out his like giant freaking bankroll from his pocket and like just casually flips off a few $100 bills towards each of you. You just take this and go away, and you will all be much happier.
No can do.
No can do.
Do you realize how much cocaine this would buy?
Hey man, which side are you on?
You should listen to your coked up friend.
Not when he's high. He's a criminal.
But he's smooth.
He's crossed the line. Done too much cocaine.
Uh-oh. The real vigilante instincts kick in. Well.
So listen, we know all about your plans.
Oh, what plans would that be? To enjoy myself here in the Velvet Slug?
No, your evil plans.
I do not think you know what you think you know. I think you are bluffing.
Well, I can't find my notes, but something about there's a military contract, a contractor.
Well, if your character remembers the name Axiom. If you want to throw that out.
Yeah. Axiom.
Oh. I wish you had not told me that. Because now you do know too much. And he snaps his fingers over his head and he tries to like duck down under the table real fast. And those three dudes in I'm gonna call them the primary color gang. They reach into their jackets and come rushing across the room. And what do you guys have some time before they start shooting at you? Anyone? The spirit take anybody? Does the spirit of mischief take anybody to do anything? He tries to duck under the table.
Well, so yeah, I am assuming that I left my rocket launcher in the van.
I think we have to assume that. Yeah.
But if they were gonna rush over, I think it would be cool to whip out my knife and stab the first person that gets close to me.
All right. Well, they're gonna rush in, but they look like they might rush in shooting. But that's okay. Go ahead and what are you doing, Lynn?
I'm going to spend a moment or two unstrapping my shotgun from my leg.
Okay. Yeah, you're all basically getting ready. And how about you gonna do some more coke real quick, or you ready to go into action there, Max?
So yeah, Max sees this guy like trying to like slide under the table or whatever, and he's going to actually join him.
That finally looks like it gets to him. His facade of cool detachment, when you slide under there with him, he gives you this what the fuck look.
Hey, what are you guys doing down there?
I'm sorry, I did not want some of the cocaine. But meanwhile, then you hear blam, 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 and you guys up there make your rolls. They're coming in shooting. And you can still attack with a knife. You just run at them, with the knife while they're shooting at you. What could be more cinematic than that?
I got a 4.
Okay, well, these guys, let me check their level again in my notes, because I think they're They're only minions. All you need is a 2 to hit one. So boom, you hit him and you got overkill. What do you want that effect to be? And it can include taking out an extra guy. You know.
How many guys were?
There were
coming at
3
me?
primary color guys. There were 3 in this crowd, in this wave. Let me just say that prophetically.
Yeah, I will stab one of them and just kind of like rip it, all the way up as far as it'll go.
As far as it'll go. And
open up the intestines and let them spill out.
Yeah,
Since
well,
spaghetti was mentioned earlier.
well, there's some real spaghetti for you. In fact, you guys hiding on the table can see it, just from your angle under the table, you see the spaghetti splatter of the guts. That was the red suited member of the primary color gang. He's gone.
Mamma mia.
And mentally so. Meanwhile, I know Mercy was getting out that shotgun and shooting. What did you
I
roll?
got a 5.
Right. Well, you hit one of them, and you got the overkill you needed, guys. Don't forget your cool points either. You should be like swimming in cool by this point. But what's your overkill effect?
So I think I'm like close enough to him that it blasts him backwards, and he smacks into his friend that's still up and just knocks him over.
Okay. Yellow sprawls on his ass while blue, explodes and just flies backwards. With that cinematic, you get shot with a shotgun, you fly 5 feet. We've seen it happen a million times, right?
True.
And anyway, there's only one of that gang even left. Meanwhile, back under the table, what do you do?
So Max is going to try to take this ginger guy hostage.
You got put the gun up to his head.
Yeah, and like get behind him and get him out from under the table and just try to go downstairs with it as a hostage.
You are playing a very dangerous game, my friend. And do you back out of the table at that point?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I'm gonna.
Or
I'm gonna. I kind of want to see if the remaining primary color guys if this deters them in any way.
Yeah. You pull out and. Yellow, of course, the second he sees you come out with your gun up to Mr. Ginger's head, he looks confused and he stops just for a moment. But at that point, though, there are, in fact, a half dozen people who looked like dancers all rush up to the table where you're at. Mr. Ginger puts his hands up to stop them, but a whole new group of minions have. They don't have weapons though. They're one of them's got a Jack Daniel's bottle. The other one's got a Smirnoff bottle. One of them has picked up a chrome bar stool. Another guy takes the gold chain off his neck and starts swinging it around. And there's another one with vinyl records, in a little box. You don't know what that could be about. And anyway, but he stops him, and. So far, no action. You notice at the corner of his eyes from the albino fellow. Let's call him Mr. Marble, or the dark-skinned woman. Let's call her Miss Jet. No action from them yet, but so far as there's a little bit of a tense standstill at the moment. I have a strange feeling, my friend, that no matter how this ends up, I die. Why should it not be here and now?
Well, I have no intention of killing you. It sounds like you have the intention of dying.
It would be better than having to explain failure to the people I would have to explain it to. But if you let me go, I promise I would tell you this. First of all, I don't even know what you think you know. But Axiom is the seller, not the buyer or something. The buyer is not even on this continent. But Axiom is the seller. I will tell you, yes. And I can give you, and at just that dramatic point, boom! I'm not even going to make him roll for it. Mr. Marble shoots him in the head, and splatters all over. And now everybody leaps into action. It's a massive free-for-all, huge combat. I'm going to start counting heat at this moment, but it'll take like 10 heat before cops could possibly arrive. But every round is going to cause heat because it's a bunch of loud noise and people shooting. But they are all attacking. You guys can shoot back at whoever you want, but Mr. Marble, I'll tell you, he's an enforcer, and so is Miss Jet. Needs a 5 to hit them. And this disco gang are minions. You only need a 2 to hit them. So, in fact, I'm going to say I actually cheated. I cheated my poor primary color gang. They were actually henchmen, but I downgraded them. No wonder they went down so easy. But anyway, they're coming at you. It's a little bit, combat's a little freeform, maybe too freeform. Basically, you shoot at who you want, and that's who you're fighting. They're not going to come in and attack you per se, but they do run in groups. Right. I mean, I'm not going to give them turns where they attack you. They're always attacking you unless you stop them. Basically how it works. I could just call on you randomly. Since you've got blood all over your face now and a dead guy in your hands, Max, let's start with you. The whole room's erupted and gone to hell.
Well, I mean, I dropped the dead guy. Gosh, there's so many potential targets. I don't even know who to shoot at.
Well, and you could think of them in groups, like you should the disco gangsters or Miss Jet or Mr. Marble, who's that guy who just shot the dude, just shot Mr. Ginger. Obviously didn't want him talking more. Any of those would be good targets.
Yeah, so since he killed my hostage, I think I'll have to shoot at the Mr. Marble guy.
Yeah.
That's edge, yes?
Yes, ranged attack.
4.
All right. Bam! Unfortunately, he's an enforcer. You need a 5. So you can spend a cool and roll another dice and take the better of those 2. If you think you can get better than a 4, or you can take a hit.
Well, I will spend a cool because the chances of me getting better than a 2 are good, and I get a 6 that time. Not natural, but with my +2, it is a 6.
Well, that's where you want to definitely pick the top one, and boom! You hit him. Mr. Marble staggers backwards and hits the wall, slides down it slowly. The blood contrasting nicely with his white skin. And meanwhile, what's going on with you, Mercy Chance, the Redeemer? Does anyone get redeemed tonight?
Well, let's see. Now you've seen what happened to your boss, and someone that was willing to die to protect some secret. You can stand down, and I will give you a chance to redeem yourself.
He spits on you.
And I shoot him.
All right. Shoot Mr. Yellow. Go for it. He's past the point where he could be talked down.
6, not natural, but 6.
Boom. Yeah, well, that's far more than you need. It's like it's with extreme overkill. Boom. In fact, he slides right across the floor up here and tumbles over the balcony, let's say, and falls down to the dance floor below. Boom. Not that they didn't already know that there was a problem going on up here, but anyway, how things going with you, Jax? Who are you attacking?
What happened to Mr. Marble? Was he out?
He's dead. He's out.
Okay. He dead.
Yeah. He's dead. This is a very player-aggrandizing system. But, a lot of times you shoot somebody, they're dead. That's the way I look at it, too.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was Mr.
Well, there's Miss Jet, the ebony lady. And then there's these disco enforcers. Yeah.
I will try to is there, maybe I'll have to spend a cool to I don't know if there's something to swing on.
There is if you spend a cool one. That's what it's there for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I will spin it cool just to have like a cinematic scene where I leap onto, like, swing from a, like something like a light hanging down.
They probably got some like chain lamps that want to be low over the tables, right? So they're hanging on chains from the ceiling. I could see that.
Yeah, and should I still roll though?
Well, you roll for the attack,
Okay.
but the Cool has created this thing that you
Okay,
use
yeah.
to do it. But who are
Okay.
you attacking again?
I'm gonna go for Miss Jet.
Okay.
Okay.
Second Nubian princess you've danced with tonight. Only this is a dance of death.
And that'll be a 7.
All right. Well, she's
That's overkill?
yes, it is. She's shooting away at you with her cute little Beretta Model 70. But you guys can go around and collect all their guns later after they're dead if you want. But yeah, you hit her. She goes down. She hadn't even gotten that far. She was kind of leaping over the bar
Well,
when you swung into her.
yeah, and
But
I wanted
it's up to you how she goes down, actually.
Yeah, I wanted to. So there's like a balcony here, right?
Oh yeah, one poor bastard tumbled over it already.
Yeah. Well, I think it would be funny if I hit her and she like falls onto the banister, the railing or whatever, and slides all the way down.
Oh, just
to the
all the way
ground.
down
Yeah.
the stairway. Yeah, all the way down.
She like lands on it between her legs and just slides down to the ground and then falls off.
Thunk. All right, that's great. Looks like the only people you need to worry about left up here are these disco enforcers, who are not enforcers. They're minions. But they charge in at you guys, In fact, the dude with the little box of vinyl, like, he opens up the record and starts throwing in the records like discs.
I knew he was gonna do that.
But you can see they're specially made, though. Like, he's got them razor sharp. They're made of, they're not real records.
Right.
And there's one with platform heels, too, who start doing these high kicks and show off as they're walking up, try to intimidate you. And the gold chain guy, they're ready to fight. You guys better do something about it. Don't forget that any overkill can be, and I kill an extra, dude. Because when you're facing 6 of them, you might need it. But I'm not sure what order I went in last time, and there's really no order written into the game. Kind of forces the players to interrupt each other, I guess, which maybe isn't cool. But why don't we start with let's go in. I'll go in reverse order this time that I did last time. So I guess who would that be? Colin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Max, what do you do?
So there's more the disco enforcers.
Yeah, they're coming in to kick your ass, all 3 of you.
Disco enforcer.
That's right.
I'm gonna do the splits, like a Van Damme style,
Mhm.
and punch in the dick. One of them.
All right, which one? There's so many.
Well,
I guess it doesn't really matter. But
I don't know.
well, let's say
difference in
the guy with the Jack Daniels bottle that he's gonna bash you in the head with. You can punch him in the dick.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. Thunk.
Well, that'll only be a 3.
Okay, well, it's enough to take him down, and it's overkill. No, he's a minion. He is a 3. Yeah. So, yeah, well, you got him at least. Oh, and he's out of it. And by the way, when they're eliminated, that could mean they're knocked out, and you can wake them up later and question them. It could mean they're dead. You get to decide how they're... It could make them... They run away screaming and wet their pants. Whatever you want. He's
I think
eliminated.
he probably is unconscious from the
from
dick pain.
All right. How about you? What's the Redeemer doing?
The Redeemer is going to shoot at Mr. Record Throwing DJ Man.
Well, you better.
And I got a 6 with my +1.
All right, nice. You get him. You kill him with overkill.
So,
You narrowly miss being, hit by a lethal copy of. Well, it wouldn't be a disco record. He only wants to break. It's a Jethro Tull record. It's like, something he really hates. Yeah.
What he
Anyway,
secretly likes.
yeah, yeah.
The flutes.
So, with my overkill, I would like to take out another minion.
Okay. What about high kicky foot guy with the platform boots? He's standing right next to him. You
That
wanna
sounds
get him too?
great. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna have those that shotgun pattern
Yeah.
spread out.
They both fly up into the air. It kind of looks like they're dancing at first. You know, the way they like die really dramatically and dancey, but they die. Or I assume they die, you know. Anyway, how about Max?
Oh gosh, that's going to be 6, or actually +2 and 8 to shoot the gold chain swinging guy. Was my intention.
Yeah, and you got plenty of overkill on that. You want to take out another guy?
Yeah, I don't. That's the only one I remembered because I know that Lynn just got a couple of them.
Well, let's not forget about Chrome Barstool.
Well,
That's right.
then Chrome Barstool will go down as well.
I think that should actually be his name. I mean, that's what they just call him, Chrome Barstool. Well, that's what they called him. You know. Yeah. So those two guys, boom, boom, boom. And then I think Smirnoff is the only one left. Smirnoff, the guy with the vodka bottle. And now, very late in the
Wasn't he
game.
the one that I punched in
No,
the
you
dick?
punched Jack Daniels'
Oh,
bottle.
Jack Daniels.
You know,
Okay.
Jack and Smirnoff. They
Okay.
usually dance partners. But anyway, Smirnoff, very, very belatedly, turns and tries to run away and run down the stairs that Miss Jet just slid down. And you guys can let him go, or you could all just blam, 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 take him out narratively if you want to.
Yeah, I think we should shoot him, make him fall down the steps
All
as
right.
he's running.
Yeah. You can do that.
And I got a 7.
I wasn't even going to make you roll for it, but yeah, he kind of does that slow motion Walter Hill movie stagger where every few seconds he gets hit by another, you know, macabrely dances over to the top and falls all the way down the stairs in a tumble. Boom, 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 boom. Now, you know the cops aren't immediately on the way, but you can hear sirens now. The music has finally been disrupted a little bit, and however, you don't know a lot, but you, Max, are still more or less in the vicinity of the body of Mr. Ginger. If you want to rifle through his pockets, look for some clues. If he's got any car keys. I guess you guys could take his giant wad of money, too. Put that in the war chest.
Yes.
You know.
And I would like to steal that cute little lady gun Derringer
You know,
that
little
one of them
Beretta.
had.
Yeah, it's Beretta
Oh, Beretta.
Model 70 Beretta. And you may be attracted by the Browning high-power 9mm that Mr. Marble carried, Max, because I know you like big guns, and you cannot lie. But inside Mr. Ginger's jacket, though, there's a punch card, like an old-fashioned. It wasn't a magnetic card, but it had like a pattern of holes in it that you stick it into a lock, and it like electronically sends, and then he's got one of those. It's a sub-level access, and it has an Axiom Dynamics logo on it.
Nice.
And then he's also got, though, something you don't see every day, which is a 5 1/4 inch floppy disk. That's some cutting edge stuff there. And
What the hell
he's
is
got
that?
one of those in his pocket too. You'd have to use one of your contacts to be able to read that, and probably not Roxy. Probably the police station or the newspaper could have facilities where they could read that. But those are pretty new. It's not like today where you just go pop it into the desktop.
It's worthless. That's just a coaster.
Yeah. But anyway, but this now it's just like people crying and screaming. And as expected, there's a giant mob of people crushing each other over by the elevator. And how do you guys want to get out?
Is there stairs from this level that we can head?
Yeah, I mean, you can find them. You got to go back through the kitchens or whatever and go to the service stairs.
Right.
But it's 64 floors.
But we could
But,
slide down a lot of those banisters and make it quick.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do, and then I was gonna say, like, remember when I kicked that lady down the stairs, Miss Jet, and it would have been cool if I said she had to jet, but
You should have thought that would have been cool, and you would have gotten a cool point.
now it's just lame.
Now it's just lame. Should get a lame point. I'm gonna have to put another expansion out for this game. The lame expansion.
Lame points.
Yeah. But anyway, I believe that's probably about all the time we have for tonight.
That went by quick.
Yeah. Next time I think you want to probably get out there and see if you can read what's on that disc. But you know how you can get into... You now feel confident you can get into the sub-level of Axiom Dynamics if you need to.
Right.
You've got this key card. And good job. You shot up a disco. But for a good cause. Yeah.
That's right.
Is there any indication, like on the disc, like a label of like what type of system it might be formatted for? Because back at this point, there's like a couple different options.
It's going to be the same system that either your contact has. Yeah, because my reacher stopped it. Did they have 5.25-inch floppy disks in the 70s? And it was like, yeah, but not really, but yeah, was sort of the answer.
Well, I think it was late 70s, definitely.
Yeah. Well, then maybe we could have that gun that we thought was a little too late. Maybe we could have one of those floating around too. It's every cool thing from the 70s all jumbled up together. That's what we got. And we'll have more of it next time, so we'll see you then.
Hey everyone, if you like this podcast, consider leaving us a good rating and/or review, and subscribe to us wherever you can. We've got a YouTube channel and a Discord server, as well as merchandise available at TeePublic. Find our website at GooniesWorldPodcast.com. Email us at GooniesWorldPodcast@gmail.com. You can find all those links and more at linktree/GooniesWorld. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.